It's been about 8 months, maybe 9 months since we did a video walk around on the Perana Inspired Capri V8 project in Caslo, British Columbia. So we're going to do that this afternoon here. And we're just about ready to fire this thing up for the first time, so I thought it would be a good time to do it. So, we'll just kind of walk around. I'll try and not be too jerky here so you don't get too much vertigo. So you can see we've got the 8-stack EFI system from Inglis, aluminum rad hose, dual fans, and going from the front, fuel pressure gauge is down there, map sensor on the left. We have a stainless steel water bottle for a rad overflow tank. I've used this before and it works really well. So, of course, the battery. Put in Willwood brakes and a Willwood adjustable proportioning valve. And, of course, the equal length headers, which, while they look really cool, gave us a little bit of a problem with steering shaft fitting, but I think we got it worked out. On the other side we have the ignition control box you can see over there, and I don't know if you can see it down here, but there's a little flap down here. That gets pushed out by air pressure at speed, and when you're sitting at idle, the fans are pulling through and they suck that thing closed so that it pulls all the air through the rad core instead of through the holes at the bottom of the rad. So, and go kind of around the car. There's not much really to see as we get here, but we did do, as soon as I get the door open, there's my little summer Sunday driver toy. We did do inside here a totally custom dash using VDO instrumentation. Got front and back brake pressure gauges, and that's just about done. Ready to go. We got vacuum over there, so it's about ready to go. And come around the back, we did a completely custom fuel system, 15-gallon tank. You can see there's fuel pickup, fuel return, rollover vent, fuel gauge sender, and then that feeds into a surge tank so that the EFI system never runs dry. And there's a low pressure pump right there, which is pulling out of the tank, feeding into the surge tank. The surge tank then feeds the high pressure pump, which goes forward. The excess fuel comes back into the surge tank and also flows back out of the top back into the main tank return. So that's the fuel system. We may yet sink the tank down into the tire well, because right now it's sitting over top of the tire well. You can kind of see that. So, but once we get that done, then it'll open up the trunk a little bit. And yeah, we got the 8-inch Mustang 2 differential all installed. All new brakes all around. On this side here, inside, I took out the 20-pound OEM heater and replaced it with this little guy right here. He weighs about, I don't know, 3 pounds maybe. So that'll give us the requisite heat, but also save us some weight. And yeah, so Otherwise, like I say, we're about ready to start this thing up. So we'll just do one more walkthrough here, and that'll do it. The line you see going over the top of the master cylinder is actually the braided steel throttle cable. So that should do it. So there you go. A 5-minute and 30-second walk around of the current state of the art in the Capri Perana Inspired V8 project in Caslow, British Columbia.